Hey guys, John here at Empowered Strength here in Bend, Oregon. I want to talk to you about some mobility and stability movements that are going to help you basically get your body primed and moving well before throwing, with the goal being, of course, it's not that exciting, but injury prevention first, getting you obviously more mobile and able to hit and attain these positions, while obviously ultimately leading you to farther throws. So not just sitting there and stretch. A lot of people stretch or do what they think is a good mobility stuff, and they're just not really getting that true combination, taking things from more of a stretch to an activation and actually integrating it into their throws, ideally before even we'll have people doing things during. I just call it kind of splicing into their training sessions and after throughout the day, not taking away from tissue work, foam rolling, things like that, but just give you the fast track on what really works. So here's my 5 big exercises, my big picks here. So this first one's called the bretzel stretch. So this one can be tricky just to get into. It takes a little work for a lot of people. So put my head down on this pad so I'm not trying to tense up my neck while I'm doing this. I'm going to put my shoulder, basically stack my shoulders here. Key part here is keeping this knee down and getting a hold of this leg and trying to really squeeze, activate my glute as I bring this back. So I'm nice and positioned here where my low back is not being overutilized here. Put my head down on this pad, and then I'm gonna use my head, eyes, and breath to open up here. Show you from the other angle here as well, with the other side. So, right here, reach back, get a hold of this while my shoulders are stacked together, and my leg is up here above 90 degrees, really important here to keep this knee down. Put my head on the pad. Close this off, tighten this up, and then I'm going to take my shoulders and head, eyes, and breath and bring my body over that way. Slowly unwind that. So about a 30-second hold on each side is a good place to start. So really, goal being to open up my mid-back and my hips. So mid-back, a lot of people are tight, not able to rotate well, extend well, and the hips, we talked about that. So this next part here, really see how we're able to open up the hips when we do this kneeling position, and I can use a stick or whatever I like here, get into this kneeling and really tuck my hips up and tight here. So I'm not just passively hanging out on my tendons and ligaments, I'm actually getting this activated and tight, locked in. I'll feel a pull maybe down my quad and into my hip here as well. So behind my back, again, same rule with head, eyes, and breath. Breathe, I'm just gonna kind of more of a flossing, more of a rotation into this. I kind of hit that pattern and then I go out. So I'll show you from the front angle here as well. Walk this hip in, feel that pull. Glutes are on as well. I'm gonna use my head, eyes, and breath. Bring this over. I also have the stick over my head if I'd like to do that way, kind of whichever one feels a little more challenging, feels like it needs to be opened up a little more. So these 5 to 10 reps there, at least a 5-second hold, get a whole breath cycle. You really use your breathing, get in touch with that. It's a good place to be with that one as well. Next one here, call this a thoracic bridge. I borrowed this one from my friend Max Shank. And we're gonna get ourselves into this bridge position. We can do this with 2 hands. First is kind of a good place to start. We need to be able to get into this tabletop position first. This nice flat bridge has active glutes and abs, so I don't wanna throw my back into this. Hand flat and pushed or packed away. And I'm gonna reach. So this hip is going up and opening up, and I'm reaching towards you guys. Okay, I'll show you that from the other angle. So basically like I'm wringing out a towel. So my hip is gonna go this way, my upper body is gonna go this way. So bridge, hold, activate, and reach like I'm reaching over this way without losing this hip. Keeping that shoulder down, breathe, I can rotate and kind of make this look good here. Rotate and reach. Really nice carryover, activation with the hips, bringing all the way down, opening things up while I'm getting some rotation in my mid-back, and I'm actually getting some good extension. You can see that throwing application tying in that X right there as a thrower. So next one here, get some more thoracic extension, especially for like our hammer overhead as I'm catching the hammer. So make sure we get this position as well. So bend my knees as much as I need to, and any kind of tightness and limitation here in the hamstrings. I want to really push my hips away. Add in some shoulder rolls in here. So our goal being to open up the lats and really activate this, and I can do some more pulsing repetitions here. Open this up. Okay. Last one here is to actually come up here through that, like we're doing yoga here, opening this hip while this leg is straight. So I really want to flex here and open, try to bring this elbow down towards the foot. I'll show you the other angle here. So from here, out here, bring this elbow in towards this ankle. Or if you can get all the way to the floor with this back leg straight. You can add a reach in here. Open this hip as well. Have this leg down. Open my hip. Definitely find some interesting stuff. Open things up. Again, all those different positions as I'm kind of going up the chain there. Great mix of different tools. Again, it just took me a few minutes to get things really nice and open up, activated, ready to throw, really primed for that kind of total package of how everything should come together. So hope that helps, and we'll go from there. Thanks.